Welcome back, WW Fly Corvair. Today we're going to talk about an important component of your aircraft, the battery. This right here is an Odyssey 680 battery. It is referred to as an absorbed glass mat, AGM battery. This is the standard that's used in experimental airplanes, for the last 20 years or more. This is an excellent combination of reasonable weight, very low maintenance, and a really solid performer. This right here is an Odyssey 680. This is the standard battery that we recommend for Corvairs in your airplane. It has a baby brother, is the Odyssey 545, which is about 2/3 the size. It's been tested for years in Panthers, and it works out great. Want a little bit of weight savings over this baby? Go for the 545. If you want the full-size one right here, it's an excellent battery, the 680. To give you an idea how good of a battery this is, it costs a little more than $100, so it's not anybody's cheap battery. But this Odyssey 680 right here, I pulled it out of my own airplane for this video, and this battery's in excellent condition and ready to go, and it's 15 years old. So these things represent an excellent value. One of the quick things I want to do is tell people that if you're flying a Corvair powered airplane and you're not using an Odyssey 680 or a 545 or a direct replacement like a Deca AGM battery, you are not doing it correctly, and I do not believe that the airplane should be considered airworthy. Your airplane, your choice. But let me share something with you. We've recently had an aircraft where the builder was using a lithium-ion battery. Now these things are popular, they're lightweight. That's great, but they are not compatible with the Corvairs that we build and put in airplanes. Guy had a forced landing from this. Fortunately not hurt, but we don't want to have a replication of this. The batteries are tempting, but people don't understand how they operate. If you have a lithium battery, they have internal circuitry, and that circuitry can be fooled into shutting off the engine. So we don't want to use those on Corvair powered airplanes. Remember, AGM batteries are what we're after. Your Corvair has a simple charging system, and it has a really reliable ignition system on it. In normal operation, the ignition system, as we've designed it for years, can operate either off the alternator directly or off the battery. In the very rare combination that your alternator clicks offline, a battery like an Odyssey 680 with this ignition system will operate for hours at a crack. Not an issue at all. Not a safety of flight item. This ignition system, as designed by me, was specifically selected for components that would work all the way down to 6 volts. This can work with a battery that's been operated for a period of hours without a charging system. Conversely, lithium-ion batteries do store a lot of energy, but they have internal circuitry, and that internal circuitry, sensing a variation in a load or a charge cycle, can simply turn off. The logic of it is not clearly understood. The manufacturers are sort of a little tight-lipped about it. But either way, we want people to stick with the known quantity, and the known quantity is a regular Odyssey battery. So, if you're thinking about a battery for your airplane, Odyssey 680, Odyssey 545. Lithium-ion, not appropriate for Corvairs. Don't be the second guy to have a forced landing over this. One's enough. Guy learned his lesson. We don't need anybody to follow in those footsteps. Thank you very much. If you enjoy videos like this, please remember to subscribe. We'll see you out on the flight line.